What's up, single players? J. Scott Brown here today for Only Single Player, giving you an exclusive first look at Celestian Tales Old North. This is a game developed by Ikutor Games and published by Digital Tribe. Now, straight off the bat, I do want to apologize for my nasally, grizzled, and pretty disgusting voice. I'm a little under the weather, so please do forgive me in advance for that. But of course, that is not the point of today's video. We're looking at Celestian Tales. Let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? Basically, I've kind of got a playthrough lined up, ready to go. I have played a good amount of the game, somewhere in the realm of 5 to 6 hours or so. But this playthrough is the start of the game, pretty much skipping all the opening cutscenes and the prologue. So I believe this is about the start of Chapter 2, and we'll have a glimpse of what the game has to offer in the first couple areas, if we will. So this is going to be really awkward as well, because I have to do some voice acting here. Even though my voice is terrible, we'll give it a go. Alright, so this is the character I've chosen for this playthrough, and it's Leanne. I'm just going to ignore the Y. I'm going to assume it's silent. How is Yi supposed to go through? Lord Livin has called for your presence at the audience chamber. You're expected to come there immediately, so don't dawdle. I see how it is. Alright. Cool. Okay, so basically Celestian Tales is a tried and true JRPG. It really is a kind of, I guess, a nostalgic kind of reference type deal where it really does feel like a classic JRPG in a lot of ways. Right down to the turn-based combat, and even the graphic styles are really kind of I almost said 8-bit, but it's very classic in the way it's done, and everything's hand-drawn, and I really like that style, especially since it plays a lot like a children's book, just in terms of kind of the way things look visually, and the aesthetic of the game is very much kind of similar to that. Alright, Elaine? Take a breath, Arthur, calm down, you're safe here. Hoof, hoof, hoof. Alright, I'm good now. Now, I assume you're here for some important matter. What news do you bring? It's the World Enders, my lord. They're raiding our coastlines. The World Enders? This is nothing new. The Durandos have been fighting them for years. I'm sure Farblade's famous white cavalry can stand against a few raiding parties, so why do you come to me now? Something different must have happened. Ooh, Elaine is a good detective, I guess. It's not just a raiding party, it's like usual, Lord Elaine. They've come in huge numbers. Dozens, no, hundreds of those giants from across the seas have landed upon our shores each day. What? Jux, are they suddenly launching a full-scale invasion? A story. This could be bad, really bad. Those Enders are stronger than any human. The Durandos may be better equipped than those brutes, but with those numbers. Please, Lord Livant, send your army to the coasts. Send Shenashal Rovazaval. I'm sorry. And Lady Belinus too have agreed to muster their forces. Look, part of the voice acting is butchering every name possible. If both the Iron Bear and the Lioness have joined, then the situation must be really dire. Well, we need all the help we can get, my lord. Please, join us in battle. If you and the Garal are with us, we'll have all 3 sacred swords fighting together. He's pondering it. Dear, will you go with them to battle? Levantine lies far from the coasts, and it'd be safe as is, but to not help them would be scandalous. I understand, dear. Very well. The army of Levant shall join the Durandos in this war. Really? Will you be leading the front lines, my lord? No, not me, Sir Arthur. I might be able to lead, but I wouldn't be the general you need. A story. Go to Fort Givanas and ask my brother-in-law to ready his army. Tell him that he is temporarily appointed as Lord General of the Levant Army. But what about Gerard, my lord? Won't it go to battle with the other sacred swords? It will, but Severin will be the one who wields it into battle, not me. My lord, what do people say about you if such responsibility is given to Lord Severin? No matter how great the Ravager is, our soldiers would expect you to lead, not a substitute. I understand your concerns, Jux, but being there would just be a burden. Severin is a genius in warfare. I would merely follow his strategies, then convey them to our men. As I am a higher title than Severin, I would be the one taking credit for his brilliance. I don't want to be a leader, Jux. That was like some soap opera, some soap opera dialogue. I understand, my lord. Please excuse my impudence for questioning your decision. It's okay, Jux, we forgive you. Now that it's settled, squires, here's your orders. You are to travel to the village of Orsia, to the northwest of this city. There, you are to purchase as much wheat as you can, and possibly get with the amount of coin I gave you. By the time you're done, the Levant army should be ready. Return to Grenoble and meet with them. Give the wheat you have to Lord Severin. He'll take care of it from there. Are your orders clear, squires? Yeah, we got it. Good. Now for another matter. Miss Camel, I have a small task for you. For me, my lord? It's a simple task. Please deliver this message to your brother, Sir Daniel. Very well, my lord. Good. Now hurry towards the squires. We need that wheat as quickly as possible. Alrighty. So we're kind of getting the main sort of story going. Alright, let's get some wheat. Let's do it. Alright, so I guess before we do that, we'll just take a quick look at the menu and stuff like that. So this is your party of 6. These are kind of like the protagonists throughout the game, and a lot of the game relies on you kind of... honestly, in my opinion, the strongest part of the game is actually the dialogue between all these characters. They have such vibrant personalities that are very kind of stereotypical. You got, like, as you can see, you got the elf kind of naive, optimistic chick, and then the glasses hipster, like nerdy kind of knight. Then you got like the boyish knight, and then like the poor guy, the crazy guy. Like there's a lot of kind of stereotypical roles, but they're really nice in terms of providing some humorous and also sometimes deep banter between the characters. And I think that's quite cute from time to time, for sure. This is your inventory, of course, where you equip things and do all that good stuff. So yeah, it's nothing really too out of the ordinary there. Logbook is just the story, gives you some notes there in terms of what's going on. Got some lore, got all the characters. So this is just kind of just backstory and exposition there for you. But we'll go ahead and see if we can find this special... Oh, what am I doing? I have to go out of the castle. Gonna have to find some wheat, shall we? Actually, wait. Is that wheat? No, it's hay. Yeah, look, I'm not really well versed in my, I guess, farm products. Oh god. Okay, where are we going? So we do have to actually have quite a long walk, I believe. Depending on where we're going. Okay, wait, hold on. You put you at the front. There we go. And okay. Alright. Cool, let's go for a stroll. As I said though, it's a very much return to form JRPG that is embracing the JRPG, the classic kind of turn-based kind of style in a very clear and I guess kind of colorful way. And I think that's kind of indicative in the art style, as I said before, and just in the way the game's presented entirely. You know, the 2D kind of walking around a big hub world. It's all very classic JRPG for sure. I think I'm going the wrong way, actually. We'll see. There's a town up here, so we'll pop into that town and see if we need to pick up some wheat from there. I actually wasn't paying as much attention as I should have. That's okay. We'll just go for a bit of an exploration, an adventure, if you will. So we can actually dodge these enemies if we're careful enough, because they are quite strong. There we go. Nailed it. Alrighty. Can I open this actually? I do have a key, so maybe I could open this. I do have just a random key sitting around. Oh, okay. Alright. We'll just wander. We'll just do a ponder around. I don't think I have to come here, but if we talk to some people, we might get a clear idea of what we're doing. Alright. That doesn't help me at all. Talking to me about the weather of your city is really not actually helpful, surprisingly. What's in here? No, it's just a house. Even, you know, even going into houses without them asking is very JRPG, to be honest. Okay, that guy does not have wheat, unfortunately. Maybe I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Hello, friend. Heard the war's gonna be difficult to win. Is this true? I hope you all be okay out there. Well, that's not helpful. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, what's that? Can I pick that up? Shiny stuff means you can pick it up. Cool. That looks like wheat. What are these paddocks for if they're not for wheat? Is it just for stuff that looks like wheat? Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. Yeah, I actually haven't done this quest in a while on my other playthrough, so I am struggling a little bit to find where the shit I'm going. But that's okay. Well, why don't we just do some combat? I'll just go back into the other area, and we'll jump into some combat just to get a clear idea of what to expect. Alright. So this is probably looking familiar, if you've played any turn-based RPG before. You got your attacks, and then you just kind of base attacks, you can smack them in the face. And then on top of that, when you just do a base attack per turn, you build a skill point, and then of course you can use those skill points for some cool little skills. So you could use a shield there, get a nice defense going. Do maybe another skill here. Might do regenerate, and then use it on this one because she's injured. She's a little bit hurt. There you go. Cool. Oh wow, we are ground pounding this little spider. There we go. And yeah, you can also do stuff like just defend for the turn as well, which is obviously going to boost your defense and your blocking abilities, so it's going to be more likely that you either dodge an attack or just reduce its damage in general. So there's nothing, again, there's nothing too out of the ordinary there. It's pretty typical of any turn-based game to have all those features involved. I guess the unique aspect there would be that each character has their own specific unique abilities, and that's kind of interesting. So there's a lot to play around with there, especially since a key thing to note is that you do get your entire party from the start of the game, pretty much. So you can cycle these guys out immediately and start playing around with the order of things, and really just kind of like testing out different combinations and builds, and just seeing how things work, really. And that's also just a really nice thing you can do straight off the bat. That actually does kind of make it quite unique in terms of a JRPG, because normally you will be walking around the world and talking to random people, picking up NPCs, whereas in Celestian Tales it's just straight up, you get everything, you get all your buddies straight away. Perhaps in the marketplace is where we buy some wheat, I believe. That sounds appropriate. That's a blacksmith, so maybe don't get wheat from a blacksmith, perhaps. Nope, no wheat there. Oh my god, you're blocking the shop, man. What are you doing? Alright, so give me a sec to just find some wheat, and then we can continue. Yes, okay. That was my bad. I totally forgot that you were supposed to sail to this place in order to find some wheat. Of course, they don't grow wheat in our land, so that makes sense. Totally fine. Alright. Fellow squires, meet Daniel, my brother. Hello, I'm Leanne. My, alright, I was this beautiful. Was just you, Leanne. Oh, okay. Daniel. 'Tis a pleasure to meet, Sir Daniel. I have heard many tales of thy prowess with the blade. I am flattered that the fair lady Geraldine knows me. What say you about visiting the Rhine Mansion sometime soon? Maybe then I could show you my skills with the longsword. Oh, ladies. Brother, please. Your cheap lines are embarrassing me. Are they really? Or, since you're here, Cammy, should I call for father? So posh. We're passing by on our way to Orsia, and father is probably busy. There's no need to bother him. Hard on your squire duties, I see. Good for you, sister. Oh, Lord Allen asked me to send you this. Say what? A lord from Lord Levant? That's unusual. Well, see you later, squires. I'll make sure to visit Levantine soon. Levantine? Let's go. Orsia should be a short walk northwest of this town. Okay, cool. Nailed it. Alright, get some wood. Why not? But wood is not wheat. Just a key thing to note there. There we go. Lock bow. Can we please not go here? My father must be busy. I don't want to bother him. As you wish, Camille. Thank you. Okay, buddy. Someone's got some daddy issues. Alright. So wait, we're going... Wait, how do you... What the... Oh, I see. Okay. So we have to go around, I guess. Just because someone doesn't like spending time with their dad. No, wait. Now when I come back yet. Oh, there we go. So we need to get to... We'll see. There we go. Alrighty, see if we can avoid as many enemies as possible here. They're actually quite easy to avoid if you just kind of cut around corners and such, because your speed is actually quite quicker than them. But I believe later in the game they get more, the patterns of the way they move get a little bit more dynamic, and such. It becomes a little bit more difficult to just cheese it and be a bit cheeky with it, if you will. Especially since there's such a delay as well for them to actually notice you, which is quite funny. And I've mentioned it a few times now, but honestly, the hand-drawn kind of style of this game is really nice. It's really actually beautiful to look at, especially in the background. I like how the background is really kind of the subject, and that kind of takes most of the detail. It's really, really attractive. Wow, it's so huge. Osea alone provides over half the wheat for Grenoble and Godland. This village is a strategic resource for the realm. We rely on it so much. Ah, so this is where the fine patients of Godland come from. I miss the city's superb feast already. There is a morsel of quality in Levantine. Humph. You and your fancy high-class foods. They don't compare with fresh meat straight from the bones. Oh, Reynard. Isaac. Is all of this grown for the nobles too? Like the turnips Isaac and Lee talked about? It is. Oh, it's nice. It's so nice to be a noble. It is, isn't it? Not having to grow anything ourselves, just reaping what others sow. Alright, enough talking to. There's an army waiting for us with their food. I agree with Reynard for once. Let's hurry. Lee hears a commotion. Yeah, she always refers to herself in the third person. It's a little bit annoying. Citizens of Osea, we're here to claim your harvest. Rather than surrendering to the greedy lords, you should share them with us. Who are you to ask for our food, huh? Go back to your village and farm your own lands. No need to get all defensive, woman. As fellow oppressed commoners, we should help each other, right? This is robbery. Well, of course it is. Don't worry. We're not taking all the crops. We won't starve you out like those bastard lords do. I'm going ahead of the camp. Finish up here and take the harvest back with you. Aye. Bandits! How dare they rob our subjects in broad daylight? We shall have justice. Can't be. Those are why they're here. You know them, Isaac? They're bandits from the Whistling Woods. Aye, I've heard of them. Heh, after this, they won't make a sound anymore. Oh shit, now to... Wait, Reynard, there's too many of them. We shouldn't be reckless. We can use it as cover to weak field sneaking closer. Once we take out their leader, the remaining bandits should retreat. I agree. That sounds like a safe and effective plan. Good idea. Let's stay hidden. Ha! Why bother? While we sneak around, they've ransacked the village. I say we charge right to them, show them no mercy. Indeed. Why must we fight in such unknightly ways if we were one of them? What kind of squires would we trying to be if against such threats we cower in stealth? I understand your concerns. Still, the options are laid out. We should choose our path carefully. Alright, what shall we do? Alright, I'm gonna go for the stealth. The stealth sounds ideal, honestly. In terms of being a bit sneaky. Oh, easy. Oh, schism. Okay. Oh, I cannot get around that. Okay. What? No, never mind. I tried to 1-2 step. Did not work at all. Alrighty. Can I use a skill yet? I can use a skill. Removes poison. Alright, so let's do Battlefield Tyrant. Get her nice and pumped. What about your skills? What do you got? Wild Axe. Alright. Well, bang. Oh god, that kind of hurt. Nailed it. Oh god, Lucine. Lucine's gonna die. Okay, I might actually heal Lucine my next turn with Leanne. Alright, let's give her a bit of a cheeky heal. There we go. Nice and healthy. Oof. Oof. That must have hurt. Oh, Lucine's bleeding. Lucine. Alright, nailed it. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Oh, we could probably dodge a majority of these guys. How'd you get through all those people? Well, I just walked. Come here, you idiots. Help me fight these nobles. Get ready, nobles. I'll give you a taste of the commoner's life. Alright, cool. So I probably want to target the main... Oh my god, okay. Crack that whip, apparently. Probably want to target the ringleader first. We'll see where we go from there. Yeah, you can boost up again. And I'll use Rage. That'll get him nice and pumped. And then I'll use Volley on Leanne. Give her a nice kind of archer spray. Nice. Solid. And then I'll just wail on the guy in the middle, I guess. Wail on the ringleader. Oof. There you go. She is defending a lot. Oh god, Leanne's bleeding. Okay, I might have to regen next turn. Oh, Lucine's totally down as well. Oh god, it's not going well. What do I have? Revive fallen ally and heals 75%. Alright, let's do that. There we go. Oh god, they're doing a lot of damage. I don't know. This is not going as ideally as one would hope. There we go. Oh god. Oh god. Jesus. Alright, well. That happened. I just want to kill the ringleader. Well, that didn't go too well. Alright, well that seems like a relatively nice place to end it there. Because we did actually go back all the way to the start of the video. I think I missed a couple save points there, so there you go. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's your first look today at Celestian Tales. If you liked what you saw, if you're a fan of the old classic RPGs, go ahead and give it a look up on Steam. It's currently on sale, 25% off as this video goes up. And yeah, as I said, go check it out if you're interested. But that's it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Follow Only Single Player on Twitter, and please subscribe to the channel below for more content. And follow me on Twitter as well. That'll appreciate that a lot. And shout me some comments with you have for the video. If you played the game yourself and you want to talk it out with me, I'm more than happy to do so. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's me done for the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.